There he is.
Oh my goodness!
Tom
Look at that.
Green.
Tom
Hello, how you
Green.
doing, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Have a seat.
Heidi, nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Awesome,
Like
awesome.
1-800-955-5567 is the number if you want to call us up and participate in this conversation.
Your bum is in our chair.
Yeah, absolutely. My bum is in the chair. My bum is in the chair. Look at me. My bum is in your chair. Great to be here. How are you guys doing?
Good to have you in, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. This is exciting. Exciting.
You have done, I guess, as far as entertainment goes, you've been involved from the beginning. Correct me if I'm wrong, was it public access how you first started?
Yeah, and Rogers Cable in Canada.
Yeah.
Rogers Public Access Cable 22 in Canada, if you know it. I'm sure you know.
Yeah, Rogers Cable, yeah.
Yeah, Rogers Cable, yeah. So yeah, I started
You did radio, too.
Yeah,
right?
I did college radio.
He's done everything.
Right.
Yeah, I did college radio, and I'm starting a new radio show.
You are?
Yeah, a podcast.
Okay.
You know, it's on the internet. You can listen on your phone and stuff. It's cool. It's like pretty cool.
All right, wait, is it a podcast or are you going to live stream? People can call in.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. I just literally started it. The first episode just went up the other day with Brian Callen. Yesterday, actually. The other day being yesterday.
Where are you doing where are you recording that from?
What's that? I'm recording it from this great studio called Toad Hop Productions.
Wow,
yeah.
look at there,
yeah, absolutely.
man.
Yeah.
I heard that place is awesome.
Yeah,
sound
it's amazing.
familiar.
Yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Now, you were doing the show in your living room, right? This is like an offshoot of the show that you were doing in your living room every day?
Yeah, well, basically, you know, I've always been doing sort of some indie kind of. Started at, like you said, on the public access, and then I went on MTV eventually, and then now I'm doing it in my living room again. So things are going good. No,
Yeah.
no.
Just climbing that ladder.
You're just going in a circle.
Yeah, just exactly. No, I did this show in my living room for the last 5 years, which was kind of more of a television show. Really.
So was it set up like a set?
It was set up more like a TV show. It was like a Johnny Carson, Conan O'Brien.
So you have the desk in the living room and the chair,
couch, chair. The lights. We had lights on the ceiling, and
right through there's the
now you
kitchen,
have
and then
to
the
live
bathrooms
alone.
down the hall.
Do you live alone?
Well,
Tom?
I have 2 Siberian Huskies.
Okay, they don't mind, but I don't know if a woman was like, "You're turning our family room into what?"
Yeah,
now?
no.
We're having a TV studio.
I'm single.
Ladies.
I think it's because of the TV studio in the living room. I got rid of the TV studio in the living room.
Okay.
Because of this.
All right, so now
I got rid of it. I'm going to do a podcast now over at a studio that's not in my living room.
What's the name of the podcast?
It's just called The Tom Green Radio Show.
Okay.
Just decided to call it that.
Keep it simple.
Is there a premise for this one?
I'm just interviewing comedians, basically, and interesting people. So far, I've interviewed 2 comedians, Steve-O from Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
And Brian Callen, and that's kind of who I did a lot of interviews with on my web show. It was sort of like long format, sort of sit down, talk for an hour
or so.
Now, are you doing stand-up now yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, is this something you've done before in the past, or is this brand new for you?
I did. When I was a kid, I did stand-up, and then I stopped, and then I'm starting again. I'm doing everything that I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all again.
Why not?
And
Pooping your
It'll
pants.
keep you young.
Yeah, exactly.
Peeing in the bathtub
Drooling on
occasionally.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've always done some...
Has it been hard through your entire career being considered a sex symbol like you are?
Oh, yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Well, you landed Drew Barrymore at one point, so you got something going on.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just write down the time. That's pretty good. We got like 3 minutes into an interview without her name coming
Well,
up.
it's in your
really? Does it always come up?
It's in your bio.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the Wikipedia page.
Believe me, if Frank had somebody like that, it would come up every day. Are you kidding?
I would have
we know. Jesus, we know, Frank. We got it.
Yeah, it's interesting how that happens, you know. You know, I'm trying to figure out, should I change the topic or keep talking about it? I haven't really...
You don't have to talk about it.
No, of course not.
If it's a hurtful time. I was married
it's not hurtful.
once and divorced.
It's a long time
It's
ago.
actually kind of funny because, you know, like I moved here to L.A. and then, you know, quickly got married, right?
Yeah.
Immediately got divorced. Never saw the person again. But every time I do a radio show, somebody
That would
brings
be
it up.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
a strange,
That would be weird.
strange thing, you know.
That's a great thing, though, about
I was talking about it on Twitter yesterday. I was saying, like, you know, because I was with my girlfriend, my last girlfriend and I broke up like 6 months ago, right? Probably because of the television studio in the living room,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I was saying, somehow I ended up seeing a picture of her and her new boyfriend on like Twitter or something like that, right? I said, this is the weird thing about social media. You can now see all your ex-girlfriends go on to live this life of joy and happiness, and you can actually see it.
Great.
I said, it's.
I think
it's not as bad as when you see your ex-wife on, the billboard or the cover of People magazine.
Yes, doing wonderful,
But it's still, now everybody knows how I feel with social media.
Yeah.
No, the thing is with that social media, it's like that. It's not so much like looking up your old flames and causing problems in relationships.
Yeah.
It's where you see other families posting pictures of them having a good time, and your family's not. Like, look, they went skiing this weekend. This weekend they went canoeing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
We
this
do
family
nothing.
doing. They're like, we do nothing as a family, and there's more social pressure on you now to actually go out and do stuff so you can have pictures for your,
exactly.
for your Facebook.
Everybody has to create a nice fake life for their Facebook
What
page.
happened to us being dysfunctional and lazy?
when I see an album that says Spain 2012, like, really? I've been in Encino. That's the only place I've gone. I've gone to Encino and Culver City.
Encino sounds like Spain, kind of.
Right.
I guarantee people are faking their Facebook weekends. Of course, they're putting on their ski gear and they're standing in their garage and act like we just got back from Big Bear and they didn't even go.
It does make you very jealous that you're like, we do nothing.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time thinking about this exact subject and talking about it in my stand-up show when I'm touring, because I find it a very interesting time right now where here we are living in this world where everything's changed. This internet and the technology and the social media and the cell phones and the video cameras in our phones and their video cameras, everyone can shoot videos of everybody and put them on everybody's. It's just gotten crazy, and people are going crazy. We're all going crazy,
yeah,
right? And everyone's addicted to this stuff, and nobody really stops to think about how there are negative implications to being addicted to this social media. Yeah, I make a lot of comparisons in my show about how much different it was when I was younger, when you had one telephone in your kitchen.
You're like, come on, can I get on the phone?
Yeah, exactly. And everybody in the house could hear who everybody was talking to, and it sort of sounds like
I'm falling in love with you. Oh, hang on, my mom's right here. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, it was better though.
Or they got the longer cord from the kitchen that could go all the way to the bathroom, and they would shut it on the cord just standing in the bathroom.
But I like that better. It was nice to be. To have that.
Just think if you would have had the internet back, like I said, you're doing your public access show, and how you broke into the business being a very indie guy. If you'd have had the ability to do online videos and YouTube and stuff, as far as like back then, you basically did that, but you did it the hard way, the long way. Now it's like you can have one video and it goes viral, and now you're super popular and a celebrity.
Yeah, I think it would be harder now in a way.
Because there's so much?
Well, because I decided that I wanted to make goofy videos. I went and I took broadcasting school. I took television, radio, broadcasting school.
What a waste of time, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It actually worked out. It was funny. I wanted to learn how to edit videos, right? So that's what I did. But nobody else really was doing that. I mean, some people were, but aggressively go out and make 1,000 prank videos and pulling, but there was nowhere to air them, so you put them on the public access station. And
did you ever get kicked out of anywhere or in trouble where you were trying to do something and they were like, get out of here?
Oh yeah, they do that. What do they do?
I don't know. That was like an old angry Canadian guy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah. That's the one. There is a guy that did that. There's this guy that was sort of one of these bits that became kind of relatively. People like this one. It's on YouTube. Yeah. I put them all the old bits on my YouTube channel.
Are they all on there, or is like there's one that like never aired? Like you're like, no, that can't even be
I put in
shown.
a lot of stuff that never aired on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Tom Green. There's this guy I walked up to on the street. Just this nice old man, seemingly nice old man. Where are you going today? Well, it's none of your damn business where I'm going, Do I ask you where you're going? And then the guy basically tried to kick my ass.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of people trying to kick my ass back in the days.
Back in the day.
So with the new podcast, where can people find that? On iTunes?
It's on iTunes. Yeah, you can download it onto your iPhone, and it's just called Tom Green Radio. You can get an app on your iPhone that is the new iTunes app.
Yeah.
And it's real easy to find on there, and it just plays automatically. It's the future.
Yep.
And I'm also doing a show in Vegas now with Steve-O once a month. Steve-O from Jackass. And
I did see the billboard for you guys.
Yeah.
I was in Vegas last.
Oh yeah, you got to come to the show. You guys got to come to the show.
Oh, I would love it.
It's at the Riviera. and it's really fun. And we're
Steve-O doing his all of his tricks and stuff. He gives me such anxiety. I love him, but he gives me such anxiety.
He does some tricks, and he's
yeah.
touring doing a stand-up show as well. So we're kind of bringing our shows together, and we're doing this fun double bill, I guess you'd call it. And
that's at the Riviera in Las Vegas.
We're doing it once a month for the next 2 months, and it looks like we might be extending that and just doing it regularly because it's really going well and it's a lot of fun.
You'll be moving to Vegas.
Yeah, come down to Vegas and party with Steve-O and I.
Yeah, good luck, man, with everything.
Yeah,
and,
thanks,
and the new show, Tom Green Radio.
Yeah.
Look up for it on iTunes, and then your YouTube channel /Tom Green.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just go to tomgreen.com and you can.
All your info.
TomGreen.com.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Thank you, man.
I really
Anytime.
appreciate it. It's exciting here. Los Angeles. Hello, Los Angeles.
Can you believe it?
Great to be on the air here in Los Angeles, California. It's amazing. I know
the most legendary station.
It's a scary weekend right now. There's a murderer on the loose.
I know. We were talking about that earlier.
It's a scary time. I was hesitant to even want to talk about it because I know he could be listening, and
we tried to tell him earlier to turn
got
himself
a manifesto.
in. We said, seriously, if you're listening, turn yourself in.
How'd you like to be Anthony Bourdain and say, oh, he likes me?
Yeah, like he was saying about
great.
celebrities.
How do you like to be Lisa Lampanelli right now? Oh, look, he thinks I'm a genius. Great.
I didn't have the list of celebrities that he was complimenting. Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
His opinion on the protest of Chick-fil-A was really enticing.
Yeah, no, and it's funny
What did
now,
he
like,
say?
people are taking his opinion seriously because he's, a murderer.
You're right. You're like, we got to know what
we
he's...
gotta listen to this guy now.
What he's thinking
absolutely.
about.
He's sort of like a tastemaker now for
God,
for
you
us.
don't drive a blue truck, do you?
No,
It's
I don't.
Okay,
no.
Dark
good.
gray.
Or
Yeah,
it's dark gray. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Thank you so much, Tom Green, for coming in.
Thanks,
Come back
guys.
anytime.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
1-800-955-5567. We'll be right back. We are Heidi and Frank.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. To get more samples like this and hear all the fun we have, you can do that at 955KLOS.com. Now, to get the show in its entirety on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.